Hello, everyone. My guest today is Mike Sedzielewski. He is the co-founder of Voucherify and RS Respective. He lives in Katowice, Poland. He reads nonfiction and writes about headless platforms. All right, Mike, you ready to take us to the top?
Hi.
What does Voucherify do, and what's your guys' revenue model? How do you make money?
So Voucherify is a promotion management platform for digital teams. So in other words, we help B2C companies to launch personalized incentives campaigns like, one-off coupons, gift cards, referrals, point-based loyalty campaigns, just like e-commerce giants do it, but for a fraction of the cost. And yeah, we can achieve that because of that our platform is a developer-friendly platform. So we are an API-first platform, just like Stripe or Twilio.
Okay, so do you upsell based off number of API calls per month, or what's your pricing model?
Yeah, our pricing model is based on API requests, but we also charge more for additional support layers, so to say.
Okay, what about feature-based upselling or seat-based upselling?
Well, all of our features are open for all the plans, so we don't limit that when it comes to pricing.
Okay, very cool. And then on average, give me a general sense here. On average, what's a customer going to pay you per year to use your technology?
Well, it depends because we support...
Well, no, on average.
I guess it can be like from 10K to 20K.
Okay. So call it $1,000 a month or $12,000 a year. And generally speaking, how many API requests per month is someone doing at $1,000 a month with you?
Again, it depends, but can be up to $1 million.
Okay. So, I assume you have buckets here. So do you charge $1,000 per month for up to 1 million requests? Or how do you bucket the number of API requests?
Well, it starts with, because we count redemptions. So if you have a coupon and you want to redeem it, then it counts as let's say, something crucial for us, for our pricing. And it starts with 100 redemptions per month. And the last self-service plan ends up with 10K, I guess. So you can request additional quota, but it starts with an enterprise plan.
Interesting. And when did you launch the company? What year?
We started out in 2015, I guess. Yep.
Okay. And how did you get your first customer? Do you remember?
Yeah. So our company, Respective, started as a software house. And
excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we were a software house, and we worked with startups. And startups want to ship software fast, so they often choose solutions that are flexible. So things like Stripe or Twilio, generally API first stuff. And one of our clients wanted to introduce promotions, like unique one-off coupons to the customers. And they asked us to do their research to find a solution for that, because they wanted something off the shelf, but they wanted also something to be flexible so that they can change it after a month or so, because startup world is dynamic. And it turned out that there is no platform like that. And yeah, we had a couple of drinks with my partners and decided to, change our service-only business into product-based as well. And this is how Voucherify originated. And right now we have we've grown to over 200 customers.
That's great. So and it's paying customers, right?
Yep.
And they're all paying again about, call it $10,000 per year, something like that.
Yep.
Okay. So 200 customers at, again, $1,000 a month. That means you're doing north of 200 grand a month now in revenue. Is that right?
Yeah, we are on the road to hit that, but I guess it's doable by the end of this year.
Well, where are you at today though? Are you talking more like $150,000 a month?
Don't have the numbers, but yes, it's something like that. So
what do you mean? Wait, Mike, what do you mean you don't have the number? That's like your monthly recurring revenue is like the most critical number to measure.
Yeah, but we struggle with churn, and we're still early stage, and it varies as well from month to month.
Well, like last month, what did you do?
So it was like 80 grand, 80K a month.
Okay, got it. So you've got, so we'll jump into churn here in a second, but you've got more like, 200 customers paying kind of 470 a month or 450 a month, something like that. Or $5,000 a year. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that really depends because we have startup clients and we have enterprise clients.
No. By the way, Mike, everybody does, but everyone also measures ARPU, right? So like, I get it. It's a common problem that everybody has, right? Otherwise, all your customers would be the same. So talk to me a little bit about the churn issues. So what's churn today, and how do you get it down?
Well, we focus on product basically. So this is the most important thing. But we also try to introduce some anti-churn communication, so to say. So something like drip campaigns. We want to understand customers better.
Well, how bad? Let's start before you talk about strategy. How bad is the problem right now? So what is monthly revenue churn?
Well, it differs from 5 to 10%.
Okay, so worst case is 10% a month or 128% per year. And talk to me about some of the things you're doing to keep that, get that down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we want to improve our product, and this is the first and the most important thing. Then to do that, we create some reports that teaches us how our customers behave, basically. And then we want to apply some communication on the regular basis with our customers. But the first thing is to improve the product.
Very good. Let's jump in a little bit to funding history here. So did you decide to bootstrap the company or raise?
It's Bootstrapped.
Oh, that's great. Congratulations. How many folks on the team?
So our Perspective, the software house, has in total 25.
Just on the software product, though?
No, it's the whole company, but half of the company is assigned to Voucherify, so it's 12.
Okay, so 12 people just on Voucherify, and then is the company profitable today, or is it burning cash? Just the software company?
It's profitable.
Okay, like 5% a month or 50% a month?
Well, it's between 30 and 40. So our GPM is between 30 and 40.
Yeah, so that means you're making, call it $20,000 a month in kind of free cash flow or something like that. Where does that money go? Do you feed it back to the agency, or do you just let it build up in the bank?
No, we use it to fund Voucherify. So we used it early on. Now Voucherify gets a bigger chunk of revenue, so it's different. But yeah, we pay for Voucherify with the money from the services and our guy, and basically our guys as well, our team.
And what does growth look like? So if you're doing, call it $80,000, $90,000 a month today, what were you doing a year ago?
Let me remember the number. Last year over year, in 2018, we grew by 400%.
100%?
This is 400%.
400 or 100?
400.
400. Okay, that would mean that you were doing, something closer to like, $10,000 a month in revenue about a year ago. Or about $20,000 a month. Yep,
that's right.
Yeah, very good. Where is most of the growth coming from? Is it just kind of new customer additions, or is it expanding old customers?
New customers. But we learned that retention and upselling is the thing that we should go after.
Yep.
And along with anti-churn things, we focus on that as well now.
Do you know what it's costing you to sign up new customers?
Well, it's hard to measure. No idea.
Are you spending anything on ads?
No, our main marketing channel is SEO. So we do blog posts and landing pages, and this is it. We focus on that because this is a long-term channel that brings us.
What SEO keywords are you optimized for? Like your top one?
I would say customer loyalty software, promotion management software. What else? Headless commerce.
Okay.
as well.
And how did you, I mean, these terms, so I'm on customer loyalty software right now. They're very competitive. There's, 4 ads against the thing. And then, companies like Capterra are near the top. I'm scrolling down and down and down. I don't see you guys on here anywhere. I mean, how do you get traffic from that keyword?
So we focus on long tail keywords. So you will find us if you, today I checked that and I was on the first, Voucherify was on the first page.
It might just be a location thing.
Yeah, customer loyalty software. But we have a lot of long-term, long-tail keywords that we rank good for, and this is how we bring traffic to Voucherify.
Very good. Let's actually, before we wrap up, any plans to raise capital?
Not at the moment. We like the way we run the business now, so perhaps some acquisition would be possible in future, but we don't want to.
What's the right price point? What's the right price point for an acquisition?
No idea, sir. I didn't think about that. Neither my co-founder. So.
Well, you just mentioned it. You said acquisition, maybe.
That would be a good. That would be a good plan for future. But
so, like, if someone offered you $2 million for the company, would that make you happy?
$2 million. I don't think so. But. That's
well,
something
think out loud. What you smirked a little bit. I could see you thinking. What was going through your head?
Well, I don't want to consider that now. So, no idea.
All right, let's wrap up with the famous 5. Number 1, what's your favorite business book?
Rework from the Basecamp team, I would say.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
Guys from Basecamp.
Jason Fried. Number 3, what's your favorite online tool for building your company?
Favorite tool. Well, I'd say Ahrefs. This is a good platform that helps us with our marketing channel. So
number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
8 hours a night.
And what's your situation? Married, single, kids?
I'm married. No kids.
And how old are you?
Say it again.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
Not to focus on technology, but to focus on marketing and sales.
Guys, marketing sales is important. Voucherify.io helping about several hundred customers, 200 customers right now, paying out $450 a month. So $90,000 a month in revenue, up from $18,000 a month just a year ago. So 400% year over year growth. They're profitable, making about $20,000 in free cash flow per month. They have not raised any money. In fact, they built this on the back of an agency. So great SaaS platform strategy there. 12 people on the team. Churn is an issue right now, 120% gross revenue churn. They are obviously focused intensely on how to minimize that. Mike, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, guys.